wrestling fans, I don't usually come on here before Raw is over. But WWE gave me absolutely no reason to stay until the main event was done. We were going to see, in the main event, Seth Rollins and Murphy and the AOP take on Kevin Owens, the Viking Raiders, and the returning Samoa Joe. 8-man tag team action. Okay, who cares? No reason to stay until the main event is done and through. Now, some of you might like this. What I see is the same match that we've been seeing for quite some time. WWE, I realize these 8 competitors are in a rivalry. But don't you think we need to see something a little bit different? Maybe a handicap match. Did you have to bring Samoa Joe back right then? It's nice to see him back, but did it have to be right now? Maybe a handicap match. Maybe, I don't know, just something different. Maybe putting them inside a steel cage, a no disqualification matchup, something. A no holds barred match, falls count anywhere, something besides a tag team matchup. A formulaic 8-man tag team match that we see with these competitors. WWE, we saw tonight them take Matt Hardy and Randy Orton and concerto Matt Hardy. We saw Matt Hardy give a heartfelt speech about traveling down the road with Edge and recreating what it's like to be a wrestling fan in the WWE because of the matches that Edge and Matt Hardy and Christian and Jeff Hardy made. They recreated what it was like to be in WWE and become a fan. And what happened for his efforts? RKO out of nowhere and a concerto. No response from Randy Orton like we all knew he was going to give. After that, I knew there was no reason to stay tuned in. And honestly, after that, let's just face it. Edge, Randy Orton, WrestleMania, going to be a great contest. Can't wait to see it. And my guess is that last 4 or 5 weeks before WrestleMania's true build, I mean, let's just face it, their true build is that last 4 or 5 weeks. That's when Edge will really be back. Wrestling fans, tonight we saw Almighty Cridgley take on Ricochet, and Ricochet was victorious. I will say this until I'm blue in the face. Just like I'm going to say about Brock, just like I'm going to say about Goldberg versus The Fiend, about how that should not be a squash match and he should not be treated like Kevin Owens. The Fiend should not. Ricochet should be treated similar to the way he was treated tonight against Bobby Lashley. We all know that Ricochet is going to lose to Brock Lesnar. at Super Showdown. But Vinnie Mac, Paul Heyman, Kevin Dunn, the rest of you that write Super Showdown, you book that match where it is enjoyable for the WWE Universe. If they go into that match and it is Suplex City and an F5 and that's it, what was the point in making Ricochet the #1 contender for the WWE Championship? None. Absolutely none. And there is no point in WWE commentators saying, well, Brock Lesnar has a hard time with smaller opponents. Not if you are going to bury Ricochet on the 27th. Shayna Baszler, bloody, nasty, all over, all in her mouth. Becky Lynch kind of got that Hulk Hogan treatment. You remember what Hulk Hogan was like in Survivor Series 1991? Hulk Hogan walked off by himself with just, kind of some help. But he was able to walk off. They didn't put him on a stretcher. They didn't put anything. After Shayna Baszler just took a chunk out of Becky Lynch's neck, she was able to walk off by herself. Now, I know that's nothing like being tombstone pile drive into a steel chair, some people would say. But she did get that kind of Hulk Hogan treatment tonight. And she was able to get into an ambulance and drive herself off into the medical center. So that's kind of how I see it. Y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. But in any case, that should be an awesome matchup. Those two facing each other. And now WWE, do something with the Women's Tag Team Championship. Kairi Sane, Asuka, tag team titles. Defend them. If not, yank the titles off of those two. Yank the titles off of the Kabuki Warriors. Seriously. And as for Charlotte, please give us an answer so you can actually have a rivalry with who you're going to face at WrestleMania. I mean, seriously. Get through this rivalry with the NXT champion and move on to whoever you're going to face. Seriously. Nobody cares about you coming out and not giving a straight answer. Nobody. Everybody wants a straight answer now. So Charlotte, please give us a straight answer so we can actually get a rivalry going. You're being cringeworthy right now. I know there's someone out there that's not going to like it. One in particular, someone that comes on here and helps me every once in a while, Jason Funny. I'm sure he's going to leave me a comment down below that he's a Charlotte fan, that I'm wrong, so on and so forth. Go ahead and do that, Jason. I don't care. You know I'm right. But, wrestling fans, hope you enjoyed this Raw review. Hopefully SmackDown does not do this, where I end up turning off the show before the show's over. And, don't forget to do everything I mentioned at the beginning, which is like, share, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell button down below. It is much appreciated. Go over, even though I just made a jab at him, to the KJLW42 channel. That is Jason Funny's channel. He will be here for the Super Showdown review. So, look forward to that. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.